up, y'all? It's the A&R show. It's Slim Reda here. You know the vibes.
Yeah, and just Anwar, man.
So we about to get into it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But before we do,
make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel,
please.
Make sure y'all put a comment down below. Let's get this chit chat going and see how y'all feel about it, and share this video. Make sure y'all share this and continue the discussion.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Relationship Thursdays.
It's Thursday. It's time to get into it.
So I've been chit-chatting around on Twitter, and a whole lot of people were in uproar because I spoke on phones and privacy.
Yeah, you put that tweet out there. Yeah, man.
People were in an uproar. A lot of people felt like phones are private and their spouse should not be going through their phone, and vice versa. And then you had some people who felt like, oh, whatever, go through my phone if you want to. That's on you. You're insecure. But how do you feel about this?
Well, here's the thing. But before we get on that, I'm going to insert the actual tweet right here. I'll try to find some of the comments and the retweets and throw them in there as well so y'all can see the dialogue. It was the way you worded it, I think, was really it. I don't remember the exact wording.
Just to be clear, I was having a conversation with somebody.
Tell the backstory.
And
I'll look up the
what I
exact wording.
tweeted was the exact words. Like, why do you want my phone, or why do we need to share a phone?
Right.
A phone is personal. And it's like, what?
Yeah, I think that's what... Yeah, you started off, and the question was just like, are phones personal? And it was like, wait, what?
Yeah, because that was the conversation. And it's like, yeah, they're personal, but like, what if you're like, are they then? But like, can you share a phone with your partner? Like things like that. Like, could people do those type of things? And unfortunately, a lot of people can't. They're like, no, it's personal, it's mine, and you got yours, and that's that. Like, you know what I mean? But I thought it was hilarious that I even heard something, like I was hearing something like that. It's like, phones are personal, and it's like, yeah, phones are very personal when you think about it. Like, it's hard to share a phone, and I understand how hard it can be, but
yeah, when we talked about it, and I'm gonna keep scrolling Twitter and trying to find this for y'all, but the thing is this, my answer was initially, and I think I just said yes or very. At the end of the day, you think about what's on a phone nowadays. You know what I mean? It's not just your phone anymore. It's not just used for making phone calls. So you get into pictures that you have on there that you may not want somebody to see. And it doesn't even have to be, obscene pictures. It could just be pictures of things or, whatever. You have that. Then you have, you got all your banking information nowadays, your Cash App, your PayPal. If you got a rainy day fund that somebody don't know about because, you're not sure of things, that's in there. I don't know about you, but actually I do know. So like you have your notes, you know what I mean? And for your notes section, like you might keep, like I know, people have like their TSA number, children's social security numbers, things like that. Just things that you wouldn't want just kind of out there.
Right.
And, so the our phones personal, absolutely. But then you went further, because that was the thing.
I asked our phones personal. Would you agree?
Yeah.
People would agree.
That was the first.
Are personal.
Yeah, that was the first thing. And then you kept going, and it was like,
I asked the question. So it's going through, let's say, a lover's phone off limits.
Right.
If everyone agrees that a phone is personal, then why does it then become a problem when it comes down to your lover? Like, everyone agrees phones are personal. So for them, it's like, don't go through my phone.
Right.
But if I go through yours, that's the vibe that I was kind of getting from a lot of people. Like, they're like, phones are personal, and nobody should be in your phone.
This was my
nobody should be in your phone. But if it comes down to your lover, phones are a little bit different. The rules to personal space is a little bit different, which I can't really be too mad at. Rules to personal space do become different when you're with somebody. You have to now share that space. But should you share a phone?
You done? You done? Is it on me yet?
But should you share a phone?
I don't want to call time on you. Are you done?
I'm done.
No, listen. Here's the. I used to have a phrase, right? I used to say this. Back in the day, I used to say this. Don't touch my phone unless you paying the bill. Now, if you grab my phone, just understand that on the 1st or the 13th or whatever day my phone bill come, that you are getting that as well. Like that, it's not up for discussion.
Automatic.
Right.
It's
It's like dating a woman with kids. It's a package deal. You touch my phone. The minute here you go. Like, rest assured, I'm going to give you the T-Mobile password. Click here where it says pay bill. Yep, right now. Yep. Turn the auto pay off. Put your credit card information in. Make it happen. Like, that used to be my feeling. And it was because, phones are personal. It's like, what do you want to see? Now, if we're going to be honest, I'm going to say a good 84% of the time, I had that stance because my thing was, don't do that. What you doing? What? Oh, don't swipe. Shit. I knew that there was stuff in there that they wouldn't want to see.
Foul.
That was the
foul behavior. Foul behavior.
We're going to get to you in just a moment. Yeah, like, that's my thing. Like, so that was it. And it's like, yo, you touch my phone. Somebody said it, and I don't remember who it was. And again, I'm going to be inserting the different responses in the video so everybody can have their credit. But somebody said something to the effect of, there's nothing wrong with somebody looking in your phone if there's nothing in your phone that you don't mind them seeing.
Right.
And I agree with that. Like, when they said it, it was like, yeah, all right, whatever. Shout out to Hitman and Sentiment. I was just watching their YouTube show the other day, and he was something came up, and she had his phone, and she gave it to him to unlock. He like, you know my passcode? And she tried to pretend she didn't, and she put it in. It was like, I know it. And it's like that is a level of trust and intimacy that, a relationship should have. A serious, committed relationship should have. Now, for you, just 19, 20, watching this video, just out doing your thing.
Yeah.
Don't try that, my man. Don't try that, my man. Shorty, no, just pretend you don't have a phone. Tell them you got a beeper. Like, don't do it. But when you get to that point, they're in a committed relationship. They live together, it looks like. So, something like that. Huh?
I found who it was.
Oh, yeah. So, that's my thing. Like, I just, if you don't have nothing to hide, then there shouldn't be nothing wrong. And, I've said that, when you have suspicions. And that's what it boiled down to. Somebody said, well, if you want to look in the person's phone, that means that, you don't trust them to begin with. And I'll say this. Intuition is a real thing. It has the term women's intuition, but everybody has intuition.
Everybody.
Women call it women's intuition. Men call it a gut feeling. It's the same thing. Intuition is a real thing. And sometimes, if you have a feeling, you can be wrong. You could be stressing out about work or COVID or paying bills, the mortgage, whatever. You could be stressing about that. And subconsciously, like, you're so like uptight on the inside that your partner comes out the bathroom and you realize that they took their phone in the bathroom with them. And you're like, what was they doing that for?
Right. You start projecting all that negative energy onto your partner.
You plant that seed of doubt. So shout out to the horseman. Sup, Loso? I got something for you soon. Can't wait to see you, bro. But no, the Bible says you need faith the size of a mustard seed.
Yes.
I will tell you this, that doubt also only needs a mustard seed. The minute you have a mustard seed of doubt, it will spiral. It will. So, that's that. So, end all be all, phones are personal. Yes. And should you go through somebody's phone? No. If you do, will I judge you? No. I will not judge you because I feel like if you got to that point, that there was something that happened to get you to that point. Now, the thing is, if you do it, you need to be prepared for anything. You need to be prepared. You go looking through your chick phone, you need to mentally be prepared to see a video of her doing something that you thought was for you with somebody else, or a picture of somebody else. You like, that's not me. Like, you need to be prepared for that, because if not, that's how you go crazy. So
yep,
that's my thought. So
I don't believe in going through phones like in relationship. My thing is, either you don't trust the person and it's, you guys shouldn't be together, or you don't trust the person but you're willing to deal with it. Which people happen to deal with sometimes. Sometimes you're just willing. You know what? I know you may be doing X, Y, and Z, but I'm not even going to go through your phone. It's not, I still want to be with you. So I personally, my thing is, I don't believe in going through phones. if I feel the need to go through your phone in a relationship, for me, it's just like the energy is now off, because obviously I don't trust you. You now won't be able to trust me because I don't trust you. It starts a back and forth. So it's like, do I even want to do that? No. And again, like you say, you need to be prepared. So if you're going to go ahead and do it, you again have to be prepared for that. And if you're not, if you either think you may go crazy, some people go crazy. Females chop their hair off. They do all kinds of craziness. Drop the babies off. Child support. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. Men do all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's like, if you
don't do nothing but fight. But go ahead.
Y'all are the reason for a whole lot of murder, suicides.
All right.
But again,
fighting and shooting. All right, I'll give you that. Fighting and shooting. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
But that's craziness, though. Mm-hmm. But if you're not mentally able to deal with that, you should just remove yourself from the situation. As hard as it may seem, you just remove yourself from the situation. It's just not worth dealing with certain things. Like, relationships can come and go. There's so many people in the world. On earth, you can move anywhere and just get into a relationship. That shouldn't be the hard part. The hard part is finding somebody that you can actually, really bond with and trust. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, for me, I don't believe in that. If I feel like I can't trust you, you just untrustable, and that's that. Like, I'm not going to go through the hassle of, I have to be prepared to see what's in your phone, because it's never going to even be that deep. Like, I shouldn't even be wanting to go through your phone. I should trust every move that you make and everything that you're doing.
Okay.
So I just don't believe in it. Well, I believe they're personal, super personal.
Okay.
And your personal business is yours. Okay. You should hold it to yourself every year.
So now let me ask this. Let me play devil's advocate.
Oh my God.
Because I knew you was going. That's the thing. Like, you be around somebody so much. Like, I knew she was going in with that. You know what I'm saying? Rebuttal, man. WX shit. You know what I'm saying? Call me T-Top. I was ready for that. The flip side of that coin. Mm-hmm. You say, phones are personal, yada, yada, yada. If you are the one doing something wrong and you have that, like, do you
have that mentality?
Yeah. So do you feel like, I can, let's say sexting. I could sext the neighbor because I would never look through my boyfriend's phone. So if I sext the neighbor, he's not going to look through my phone. Like, do you feel like...
You shouldn't have the mentality of, just because you don't believe in it, somebody else doesn't.
That's true. That is a fact. Sorry about that. Go ahead. You were saying?
But yeah, I feel like you should not have that mentality of, I don't believe in it, so, nobody else should go through my phone. You do not know what other people have been through in the past.
That's a fact.
You don't know their tendencies. You don't know how they were raised, X, Y, and Z. So you don't know how they're going to react in a situation as opposed to how you're going to react. Yeah. So I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
But some people do. Some people feel like, that's a cure, or I'm going to say a cure because they feel like that's an answer.
Right. I think that's the thing. Yeah, if there's questions, at the end of the day, like I said, you have to mentally be prepared for what you find, but at the end of the day, you usually will find some answer, and it might not be the answer you want, or maybe it is. Like,
And the problem for me is a lot of people that do go through phones, they see things and then they're still there. So it's like, no, for them it's a cure. I found out your secret, but it's like, it's not real. Like, you got an answer, but
right now, what do you do with it?
You're still here. It's going to happen again because it's happened multiple times in the past, X, Y, and Z. Like, for me, it's like, that's your thing. Go ahead and do it. But it's just not for me. I wouldn't put myself through that kind of hassle again multiple times, because even if you're just dating and let's say you go through guys, or for me, if I was dating and I'm going through guys' phone and it's like, at the 3-month mark, I'm going to go through their phone. If I see anything, I'm done.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and just, that's my cutoff. If I go through your phone and I see anything weird, I'm done. No matter how long we've been together. If I see anything, we're done. And that's it. Like, that would still require me going through multiple phones, because I would be done with guys super quick. And you can't always, and the other thing is, people aren't always clear about what kind of relationship they're in.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's another thing.
Yeah, because if it's just if we just beating cheeks, then you shouldn't care what's in my phone.
Causes so much confusion, because when the cheek beating is correct, the problem is people get love in their mind when that occurs. So when that occurs, people start losing their marbles and they start doing things they shouldn't do because
Go ahead, talk to us.
feel like.
Go ahead, preach.
They
Go ahead.
they feel like they're in love, you know.
She preaching, y'all. I didn't want to cut off. No, yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that's the thing. So that was going to be the kind of last part of it. Was the other thing with going through somebody's phone is, what do you do from there? You know what I mean? Like, if you look through somebody's phone and you see things that, you know, let's just say you not okay with. So now you have this information. What do you do? Because you got to think about it. You either, in my mind, you have one of two choices. You either see it and now you have to sit on it because you know that you gained the information in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Or you have to come right out. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, like, if you come right out, I've been there, I've lived it. If you come right out and you say, yo, I saw this in your phone, such and such, such. I'm going to tell you the immediate response. Does anybody want to say along with me? It's going to be, you was in my phone? Like that, you're not going to get an answer to whatever your question should be.
The mind then goes to, oh my God, you were in my phone. What else did you see? What else were you looking at? And it may not even be, the focus may not even be on cheating. It may now be, oh, you might got my card number. Yeah. You got my social.
Yo,
identity theft is now can be in play. Like, you don't. And
that's how the woman brain works, okay? Because I'm telling you, as a guy, like, if that's what she approaches me with, I'm probably still going to get the same, like, well, you went through my phone. I'm not sitting there going like, yo, she probably know my debit card number.
Like, your brain starts
your brain go to right all them chicks that done sent you to such and such, or in your case the guys. That's where your brain really goes. That's the woman in her. She capping for all the women that's watching this video.
That might just be the cancer in me. I'm very protective over everything. Listen, some people don't care about that stuff being out. They don't care.
It's not even that. It's the immediate impact. But that's the thing. So it's like, you either have to sit on it because you know that you got it in a way that wasn't right, so you can't like, yo, such, or you got to come right out with it. You got to get through the whole, oh, you went through my phone, and then
deal with the issue.
Right. So it's like, what do you do from there? If you put yourself in that position, then, like, I'm trying to think of the right words. Like, you have to basically have a mindset of, okay, all right, now I see this. Before I confront them, you got to now play chess, and you got to work backwards. Yep. This is my end game. So how do I get there?
You have to have a plan.
Right. You better have a plan.
Once you get information, you have to have a plan afterwards and then move forward. Like, you cannot just, I feel like it's wrong as well to kind of approach somebody and not have a plan, and then also both of you are now in limbo. Like, you know, it's like, what do we do? You may have, you know, the spouse may be mad, like, hey, you cheated and I found this or I found that, and it's like, well, damn, now what do I do? Because you know, and now the person who's mad is like, well, what the hell do I do? Because I done found out X, Y, and Z. So it's both people end up being left in limbo. You got to have a plan and be able to fully articulate and communicate your plan and make it clear and stick to your rules, because people don't stick to their rules at all. Again, that's why people end up in situations repeatedly, because they don't stick to their rules.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. So, you know, I don't know. It's one of those ones where it's definitely a goodie. I feel like, you know, everybody has been in that situation. I'm sure people have gone through my phone. I'm sure people have gone through your phone. I have gone through a phone or two in my day. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I haven't.
I've asked. I've always been kind of like, hey, do you mind opening up your phone so I can see?
So what if they say no?
If they say no, it's like, okay, well, we'll discuss this later. Eventually, you're going to open up your phone for me, and we're going to discuss what I thought I saw, because I need to be clear on what I thought I saw.
But if they say no,
I'm Beyonce, you know. I'm so if I thought I saw something and my 20/20 vision just hadn't been working right that day, you know, where I need to ask you to now unlock your phone. We can view this together. So I don't want it to be like a secretive thing. Right. That's the thing. I want to go through your phone. Hey, do you mind unlocking that so we can watch this together, so we can read this together, because I want this to be a together thing. I don't want to be alone and have to deal with this alone. I want you to be there with me since we're together. Right. You know, this should be a together thing anyway. You know, that's how that should be. Yeah. But you know, that you just gotta have a little bit of respect and finesse.
That's hilarious to me, because I'm thinking, because I'm like, you know, if you say that, and if I know I'm doing something, I'm like, no. Like, so you ask, can you? No.
But
that's
then,
that.
But then,
now that's that.
But then,
you can't
when you
say
got somebody who's real calm about it, that's like, oh, okay, you're not going to unlock your phone. That's fine. Now your wheels are spinning like, well, damn, what's she about to do because of rush?
No, now you just sitting there like, yo, I got it. Now you got what was the song? I got 2 phones. Like, no. So anyway,
the 2 phones too.
Yeah,
oh my God!
I was getting ready to leave, but we got
2 phones. That right there can get you in a hell of a lot of trouble. I know some people have work phones, things like that, but even that, bring it back. We're gonna bring it back to the work husband, work wife. You know, when you that stuff right there can get you in a lot of trouble because it's too many ways.
Ain't you the one saying ain't nothing wrong with a work wife and a work husband? Ain't that you?
I
is
did.
that you, Betha?
I did.
Is that you?
But the way you guys describe it is a little bit different. So I don't know.
Shout out to Dre and Black.
That kind of work husband. I've never had that kind. Here we go.
I've
never had that kind of work husband.
I should insert the clip right here. But anyway,
I've had one, but I haven't had that kind.
Okay. I mean, I hear you. At the end of the day, the 2 phone thing, that's. You got to have now.
If you want to just put a target on your chest and
have a separate phone.
clear across your forehead,
a second phone.
Like just go ahead and have multiple phones. Not you can have 3 phones. Like that, it's going to be a problem.
Have more than one phone.
In 2020, you can have a beeper. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Why is your pager going off? I know you a doctor, but you got a pager. Yes, the doctor has a pager, man. But it's a problem because it's another way for people to access you. And if it's kind of hidden because it's for work and things like that, it's off in a drawer when they come home. It just makes it even more suspect.
Man, listen.
I left it in the car.
Bro, listen. Man, when a lot of y'all know I used to be a corporate trainer and they offered me a second phone. No. This is what we gonna do. Y'all can pay my bill. They paid a portion of my bill, and basically I guaranteed them access, like 24-hour access. That's what they would do. There you go.
That's how you work that out.
Because I just wasn't doing the second phone. But I got a homie that got a second phone. Ooh, and he's pretty big, like, you know what I mean, in his company. He's high up there. But that second phone, I done been with him and his wife, and that phone ring on a Saturday or a Sunday, and she like, who? And it's like, yo, he works 7 days a week.
I don't give it. That's not work related.
I'm trying to, and every time I've been around, it's been work related. That's the thing, but it's just like.
It can't be work related when she around.
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, he answers the phone.
I'm speaking for her right now. Yeah. It can't be work related.
No. I'd have been at the casino with him, phone call. Yo, bro, we got to go. Huh? Like, man, I got to head over to church. Oh, man. All right. But so anyway. Let us know what y'all think in the comment section below. How do y'all feel about phones? Are they personal? Is it okay if you're in a relationship? How do you feel about looking through somebody else's phone?
Do you go through people's phones?
Oh, no, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Everybody in the comment section is going to say no. Nobody will admit. And that was one of the reasons why, I really like doing Relationship Thursdays, because at the end of the day, I'm confident in myself. I'm not worried about what people think or what people say. Like, I'm confident in my relationship. I can admit my flaws. I can say things that I've done in the past, and it's like, you know what I mean? So all y'all in the comment section, I know nobody in the comment section has gone through a phone. But have you been on the receiving end? There you go. It's going 500 comments.
How did it play out?
500 comments. Not a single person in there went through one, but everybody been the victim of it. Like, wait, this math ain't working out. But no, so let us know what y'all think. How did it work out? What did you do? What was your response? Like, just let us know, man. Also, please, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, give us a like, share the video across social media, man. We want to hear from any and everybody. Leave a comment down below and make sure to turn your notifications on, man, so you never miss a video. Anyways, just Anwar and the A&R Show.
It's Slim Reda. You know the vibes.
And this has been Relationship Thursdays, man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out.